Number 13, Rick McKinley, batting sixth. As it's fixed. Performing the national anthem tonight is Rich Follett. He's the poet laureate of Strasburg. He's been a popular actor, singer, and guitarist in the Valley for more than 30 years. He has taught locally for the past 24 years. He currently teaches theater arts at Peter Muhlenberg Middle School in Woodstock. And if you want to get some of his music, you can do that and download it at www.richfollett.com. Rich, whenever you're ready, bud.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, thank you, Rich.
The 2022 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutshaw. Glad to be with you here tonight on this Friday overcast night from the ballpark. The 3-1 Strasburg Express hosts the 3-3 Winchester Royals. On the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express, from Davidson College, 6'1" lefty, Isaac Fix. Fix, one appearance on the year, couple of strikeouts, one appearance on the year, 2 innings, 5 strikeouts, and a 0.00 ERA. He will get the ball tonight against the Winchester Royals, coming in at 3-3, and now their starting lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop, it's Fenwick Trimble. Batting second and playing right, it's Jordan Young. Batting third and doing the catching, Will Long. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Matt Rivera. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Leighton Bandolph. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Chase Nixon. Batting seventh and playing first base tonight, it's Chase Bryant. Batting eighth tonight for the Winchester Royals and playing second is John Maldonado. Batting ninth tonight for the Royals, the center fielder, Colton Riles. And we are about ready for baseball. There have been a ton of rainouts for Strasburg in the last couple of days, so it's good to see them back and ready to play some baseball here tonight. Fenwick Trimble out of James Madison University will step in to lead off tonight's ball game as Isaac Fix looks in for his signs. The first pitch misses at, would you believe it, 6:59. It's 1-0. 1-0 the count to Fenwick Trimble. And that pitch misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Trimble on the season, .238 average. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. He is hitting 0, though, against Isaac Fix. Winchester faced them, I think, the first game of the year out of relief. As that pitch misses, it's 3 balls and no strikes now. Isaac Fix out of Vinton, Virginia. From the windup, the lefty's 3-0, and that's in the dirt. Ball 4. He walks the leadoff man on 4 pitches.
Fielder from Jackson State, number 23, Jordan Young.
And that brings up Jordan Young, the right fielder for this Winchester Royal squad. Jordan Young out of Jackson State University. He's from Anderson, South Carolina. Stands 6'3", 200 pounds. Fix, the lefty, a look in from the stretch. And the pitch. That's the first strike, 0-1. Defense tonight behind Fix. In left field, it's Kohler. Center field, a new player for the Express, Corey Robinson. And McKinley is playing right field tonight. 0-1. That's down and into the backstop, and moving up to second on a wild pitch is Fenwick Trimble. At third base tonight for Strasburg, it's Garris, shortstop Albert, Cox is at second, Bailey at first, and Ty Hooks behind the plate. Some control issues early here for Strasburg starting pitcher Isaac Fix. Count is 1-1 to Jordan Young. Walk and a wild pitch here in the first. Swing, and that's fouled back off the backstop. 1-2. Last game for Strasburg was played on Sunday night. Monday night, as Strasburg won a marathon, a game that lasted over 4 hours. They won in the bottom of the 10th inning, 10-9 on a walk-off. The pitch is a called strike 3 on a breaking ball. And Jordan Young goes down looking for out number 1 here in the first. Strasburg did have to burn
Will Long.
not only a lot of effort, but a lot of pitchers in that ball game. So I guess the break was good for them, but you hate to have too many days off, especially in a 42-game season. You want to stay in it and try to build your chemistry up, but they're back here tonight. The pitch is in the dirt. Good block by Ty Hooks. So a lot of pitches down low so far for Isaac Fix, but Ty Hooks is doing his job back there. Count is 1-0. The pitch. Breaking ball, that's down low. Standings entering tonight, Strasburg in first in the north at 3-1, Newmarket in second at 4-2. Third place is Winchester 3-3. 2 of their 3 losses have come against the Express. Woodstock's 2-3 and Percival's 2-4. 2-0 to Long. That's in the dirt, 3-0. Will Long, the catcher out of Tennessee Tech University, Limestone, Tennessee, 6'3", righty, 225. Feels like Will Long's been playing for Winchester for 10 years. He's always been a very solid contributor, and he's back here as in his senior year, 3-0. Way outside, ball 4. 2 walks in the inning, first and second, and only 1 out. Here comes Matt Rivera, the DH.
Number 27, Matt Rivera.
Matt Rivera out of Ball State University. He's from Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. 6'3", righty. Rivera comes in with 3 big flies. And it's crazy to say, but that right there, he's outnumbering the Express's home runs by himself. Strasburg's still looking for their first big fly of the year. Rivera bats from the right side, facing the lefty Fix. He is dangerous. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Rivera batting .304, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. He's 7 for 23 this summer. Batting with a bright red bat. Hands held high. Open stance. Long hold by Fix in the pitch. Breaking ball, he just can't figure it out with that off-speed pitch. He's trying to locate it, and Winchester's just laying off 1-1. 14 pitches for Fix so far, 4 strikes and 10 balls through a third of an inning here in the first. 1-1 to Rivera. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Fix. Gets his fastball by him, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thanks for joining us. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Presto Sports, you can watch this game on your TV or smart device if you have the app on there. The pitch, runner goes. It's in the dirt, and getting away from the catcher, Hooks, will give Trimble a stolen base. And I think the pitch was in the dirt. Say a wild pitch. So a stolen base to Trimble. He was on the move on the pitch, but then the runner at first, Long, he took off after the ball squirted away from Hooks. So a stolen base for Trimble, and advancing to second on a wild pitch is Will Long. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the first inning. Matt Rivera at the plate. Strasburg obviously playing the infield back here, looking for an out on the play. 2-2. That skips to the plate, 3-2, and Ty Hooks is getting rocked behind the dish early. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the first inning. Winchester threatening early, a walk, a strikeout, a walk, and a wild pitch. 3-2. Swing and a chopper towards the Express dugout and out of play. Count remains full, 3-2. Other games in the league tonight. Harrisonburg is at Covington. Lumberjacks, best ERA in the league so far. Purcellville's at Woodstock. Waynesboro's at Charlottesville. Front Royal's at Newmarket. 3-2 again to Rivera. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On a 3-2 pitch, Isaac Fix gets it past him. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and there are 2 outs in the first inning.
The third baseman from University of Nebraska, number 44, Leighton Banjoff.
Comes Leighton Bandoff. He's out of the University of Nebraska, Lincoln. Banjoff, 6'1" righty, 205. Very open stance. The pitch. Fastball called strike, 0-1. Banjoff batting .357 on the season. No home runs and no RBIs. Fixes at 20 pitches, 8 strikes and 12 balls. The 0-1. Fastball. Same spot, same result. Strike 2. And Fix a pitch away here in the first. David Warren will be pitching for Winchester. He opened the season against Strasburg, and he got roughed up quite a bit. 0-2 to Banjoff. Swing and a miss. He went back to the same spot 3 times in a row, and he gets the strikeout. Isaac Fix walks a couple, but strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the first. The Express coming up against David Warren of the Winchester Royals. We go to the bottom of the first. David Warren's the starting pitcher tonight for Strasburg as Jonah Cox leads it off and hits it off the end of the bat. Second baseman Maldonado coming in. He flips it to first, and the ball is dropped. And a base hit on the infield single, and that is what speed will do to you. It was just hit off the end of the bat, a little bit of a spinner. Maldonado, a great effort, but Cox got on. And last time these two teams played at Winchester, Cox singled. He stole second. The ball got away in the outfield. It seems like that happens twice a game this year. And he later scored on an error. Here's Armando Albert, the shortstop. This is his second game. He was productive in his first game, a couple of hits and a good glove at short. The pitch, and that's down low. David Warren out of the University of Memphis, 6'2" righty. Last time he faced Strasburg, he went 3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 6 runs. Only 2 were earned, 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. That was the night Winchester had 3 errors in the first inning. Lineup for Strasburg, Jonah Cox, who singled, is the second baseman. Batting second, Armando Albert, the shortstop, who is now batting. Batting third, the left fielder, Henry Kohler. Batting fourth and playing first base, it's Walt Bailey. 1-0 to Albert. That's a called strike and a delayed steal, and easily stealing the bag. The ball does get away, but not into the outfield this time. And Jonah Cox with another stolen base. Batting fifth tonight, playing the outfield and right, it's Trip McKinley. Batting sixth, Corey Robinson, a new addition to the Express squad. He is in center. Seventh, the catcher, Ty Hooks. Eighth, the DH, Garrett McMillan. Batting ninth, the third baseman, Reed Garris. So Strasburg threatening early with Armando Albert at the plate. He's batting .400, 2 for 5 on the season. That's in the dirt off the catcher's glove and moving up to third. And that'll be a wild pitch. So Jonah Cox is already at third base with nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Albert batting from the left side. He's from Florida Atlantic, and he hits one well into center field. Pretty good ride. It's going to be called in center field by Riles and throw into the infield cutoff and a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Armando Albert. And the Express lead it 1-0. Coming in to score from third, Jonah Cox.
The left fielder from Davidson, number 5, Henry Kohler.
So nobody on. And 1 out, Strasburg leading 1-0. Here's Henry Kohler, the left fielder. Crazy how a little nubber can turn into a run that quick. Kohler takes one for a ball. Henry Kohler batting .307, 4 for 13, 2 RBIs. Again, Strasburg still looking for their first home run of the summer as we are in Game 5 as that one is fouled away. It's 1-1. Dimensions here at First Bank Park, down the lines 300 feet and to straightaway center 365. That's a called strike. And David Warren, from what we remember last time he pitched against the Express, he's a quick worker. Goes from the windup and he's already ready to face Kohler. He's from Davidson. Fouled away. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Umpire will walk the baseball out. Strasburg 1, Winchester 0, bottom of the first inning. This is the third matchup of the year for these two. 1-2. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Defense tonight behind Warren. In left field, it's Nixon. Center field, Riles, and Young is in right. 2-2. Kohler hits one down the third base line. It's a fair ball, perfectly placed, and hustling around first on his way to second, and a 1-out double for Henry Kohler. He didn't hit it well, but it was well placed. Down the third base line, nearly getting a piece of the bag, and into second base with a 1-out double is Kohler.
The first baseman from the University of Alabama, number 19, Walt Bailey.
That brings up Walt Bailey, the first baseman. Bailey's out of Alabama. He's a 6'1" righty. Third base is Banjoff for Winchester. Shorts Trimble, Maldonado at second, Bryan at first, and Long behind the plate. Pitch to Bailey, swing and a miss out in front of a breaking ball, 0-1. That was hit number 5 for Kohler. Bailey batting .428, 6 for 14, 2 RBIs, and he's batting 1,000 against the pitcher David Warren on the season. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Went after a pitch in the dirt, 0-2. Oh and 2 to Walt Bailey. Bats from the right side. 15 pitches for Warren. And a pickoff move to second, and back in there safely is Kohler. You know, the thing to do nowadays is just tag really quick. Snap your hand down there and hope that it looks like you got him. From the stretch, Warren looks in, 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. Strasburg 1, Winchester nothing, bottom of the first. Winchester had a great chance to score some runs in their half, but couldn't get them in. And Strasburg trying to add some more here with Bailey at the plate and Kohler at second. 1-2 the count. Swinging a chopper off the plate, foul, still 1-2. One and two. Long hold. Still holding. And the pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. A strikeout, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting the right fielder from Stetson, number 13, Tripp McKinley.
And that's in the dirt, 1-0. Runner at second base. McKinley hammers one through the hole. Base hit. Sending the runner. And throw to the plate is in time. Great throw from left field as Nixon throws Kohler out at the dish. And the half inning is over. Strasburg with 1 run, but run number 2 gunned out at the dish. We go to the second. Strasburg 1, Winchester nothing.
left fielder from NC State, number 43, Chase Nixon.
We go to the top of the second inning. Chase Nixon, who just picked up the outfield assist, throwing out Kohler at the plate to only allow one Strasburg run to come across, will lead it off against the lefty Fix. The first pitch is hit off the hands, foul, 0-1. Chase Dixon, the left fielder out of North Carolina State University, 6'1" lefty. He's from Wilmington, North Carolina. He's 2 for 8 so far on the season. That is down low. Curveball. He's got a home run and 2 RBIs. Made a heck of a throw from left field. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in the infield. Pitcher Fix on the back of the mound, coming in and making the catch, the third baseman Reed Garris. And there's one out in the top of the second.
First baseman from the Southeast.
One up, one down in the second. Here comes Chase Bryant. Chase from Southeastern University. He's from Snellville, Georgia. 6'6", righty, 210. He is batting in the 7th spot tonight for the Royals. And the first pitch to him is a breaking ball. Check swing, he didn't go, 1-0. Bryant batting .250, no home runs, 1 RBI. He does have one hit, and he does have one hit against the pitcher Fix, one of his 3 hits on the year. That one misses, 2-0. Two of the count to Bryant. That's a hard grounder to third, fielded by the third baseman Reed Garris. Throw to first in the dirt. Nice pick by the first baseman Bailey. Scored 5-3, and there are 2 outs in the second. Comes John Maldonado, the second baseman.
Texas A&M, number 7, John Maldonado, second baseman.
And the pitch. Maldonado takes a strike on the outer part. He is out of the Texas A&M University of Corpus Christi. He's batting .214, 2 RBIs. Swinging a chopper to first, fielded by Bailey. He will take it himself, 3 unassisted. And Isaac Fix, through 2 innings, has thrown 30 pitches, 15 balls, and 15 strikes. We go to the home half of the second. Strasburg will send up 6, 7, and 8. We're back after this. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Strasburg leading Winchester 1-0, and Corey Robinson will bat for the first time as a member of the Express. Robinson chops one off the plate. Corey's father played college football, and the skills, the athletic abilities look to have run down the chain with him as well. The pitch is fouled away. First at bat of the summer for the center fielder Robinson. Corey is out of the University of Florida, and that misses. One and two. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line. Playing back on it is the third baseman. Long throw to first is in time, and there's one out. So 5-3 put out, and there's one out. Here comes Ty Hooks, the catcher. Ty is out of Winthrop. 5'11" righty from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and he hits one into right center field, but he missed it. Under it, the center fielder Riles makes the catch, and there are quickly 2 outs here in the second.
Brings to the plate the DH from the University of Alabama.
And that brings up Garrett McMillan, the DH. So are both teams trying to swing early and often here in this second inning? McMillan 2 for 11 this year, a 181 average, no home runs, 2 RBIs. He bats from the left side and takes one outside for a ball, 1-0. McMillan from Alabama, he's out of Tuscaloosa, 6'5" lefty. Up and in, 2-0. David Warren looking in for his signs from the windup. That's in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. On deck is Reed Garris, the third baseman from Clemson. (3-0). And he takes a strike on the outer part of the plate. Not one you could really do too much with other than hit a soft grounder probably. 3 balls and a strike. And a fly ball down the left field line, but it's going to hook foul, and the count is now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Strasburg a run, 3 hits, and no errors. Winchester, no runs, no hits, and no errors. Thank you for joining us here on tonight's broadcast. About 30 viewers on YouTube and 40 on Facebook. 3-2. Down low, ball 4. And the first walk of the night for David Warren.
Clemson University, number 18, Reed Garris.
And here comes Reed Garris, the third baseman out of Clemson. Garris, 6'2" righty out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. And that pitch way outside to the backstop, off the catcher's glove. And moving up to second base on a wild pitch is McMillan. So runner in scoring position for Strasburg after Warren held on to it a little bit too long. Garris 0 for 4 on the summer. That one's inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Garris, the 9-hole hitter here for this Express, starting 9. 2-0. That's outside, and suddenly 3-0. On deck is Jonah Cox. He singled, stole second, got the third on a wild pitch, and scored on a sac fly last inning in the first. 3-0 to Reed Garris. The righty awaits the pitch. And that's a called strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. As you can probably tell, an overcast night here in Strasburg. Temps around 74 degrees. Not much of a breeze. 3-1. And that's ball 4. Throw down to second. And he is out. McMillan didn't slide back into the base. Reed Garris drew the walk. And Long threw down to Trimble, and McMillan was caught standing there for out number 3. And the half inning is over, so 2-6 on the caught stealing. or the pickoff. And the second is over, so we will credit Reed Garris with a walk. Poor base running there for Strasburg. We go to the third. We go to the top of the third. Strasburg up 1-0. It'll be Colton Riles on the top of the lineup for Winchester. And the first pitch is hit in the right center field. Moving to his right is McKinley, and he makes the snag. One pitch and one out in the third for Isaac Fix. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Fenwick Trimble out of JMU. He's a shortstop.
Number 22, Fenwick Trimble.
Long look in, and the lefty Fix is going to step off the rubber. First time through the lineup for Winchester. No runs, no hits. The pitch to Trimble misses. Did have some base runners, a couple of walks in the first. So far, 3 strikeouts total for Fix. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Trimble's had a ton of at-bats so far this year. He's now he's still 5 for 21 with a .238 average after the walk in the first. That's fouled away, and it is 1-2. Other games around the league. Woodstock-Purcellville tied 0-0 in the fourth. 1-2. Swing and a grounder up the middle. Shortstop makes the throw. Albert, and on the mark as he was moving to his left. It was hit up the middle, and he had to kind of throw it off balance, but a good strong throw by Armando Albert. 6-3 on the putout, and there are 2 outs here in the third. Here comes Jordan Young, the right fielder. He went down looking on a curveball his first time up. And a breaking ball misses, 1-0. Front Royal Newmarket 0-0 in the first. Charlottesville leading Waynesboro 2-0 in the second. Covington on top of Harrisonburg 2-1 in the second. 1-0 to Jordan Young, and that's a curveball called a strike on the inner part. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kick in the pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. We got started here tonight on the 10th of June in 2022 at 6:59. Winchester and Strasburg. The Royals are 3-3, and Strasburg is 3-1. Grounder back to the mound. Fix hustles over to first, makes the play, and the half inning is over. Another 1, 2, 3, third. Fix has set down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row. We go to the bottom of the third. Strasburg leading 1-0.
Leading off, second baseman, number 30, Jonah Cox.
We go to the bottom of the third. Jonah Cox, the leadoff man. And the lineup, well, lead it off here in the third. He should have been batting last inning after a 2-out walk to Garris, but McMillan was thrown out after having, I guess, too big of a leadoff second after the walk. First pitch and towards the dugout and foul. That ball was smoked by Cox, and it's 0-1. Jonah a single and a run scored in the first. The 0-1, and he shows Bunny, gets it down third base line, but foul. Good idea, but it's 0-2. Jonah is out of Oral Roberts University, 6'3" righty, and now he's behind 0-2. After that base hit in the first inning, he's now 8 for 18 on the year, 4 RBIs. The 0-2. Breaking ball popped up in the left field, coming in the left fielder Nixon, sliding and making the catch. He has been very good out there in left field so far, robbing Cox of a base knock here to lead off the third. Making a nice sliding grab. So 1 up, 1 down, and here comes Armando Albert, the shortstop. He is 0 for 0, sac fly and an RBI in the first. Hit it out there to Riles. So last time, we'll wait on that thought. The pitch is a called strike the first time they played. Winchester had 3 errors in the first inning alone, so obviously here tonight, defense has been much better for them. 0-1, and a strike right down the middle, 0-2. And last time they played, they committed 1 error in the first inning alone. So errors have been an issue. Change-ups down low, quickly working David Warren. It's 1-2. Through 2 1/3, Warren at 41 pitches as he works from the windup. Albert check swing. Oh, they're going to say he went around on that. Man, not even close. 2 outs.
Left fielder, number 5, Henry Kohler.
Man. So George Loss, the manager, kicked out the other night because of a check swing call that wasn't even close. Home plate umpire rung him up instead of appealing. And a tough break there for Albert. We're up top behind the plate, but it's hard to believe that the barrel went through the plane. 1-0 to Henry Kohler, doubled his first time up, and he's ahead 2-0. He was thrown out at the plate by Nixon trying to score on a McKinley single in the first. 2-0 to Kohler, and called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. The flag out in right center behind the scoreboard. Not much movement at all. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up in the left field to his right, Nixon, and he's not going to get there. It bounces away past him into left field, and into second base is Kohler. And that'll be a double, his second double of the night. He placed it perfectly. Nixon was on his horse moving to his right towards the line, and it got down and past him. And
first baseman, number 19, Walt Bailey.
Kohler will take the double. So that brings up Walt Bailey, the first baseman. He struck out swinging in the first. 0 for 1. 6th hit of the year for Kohler. He's now 6 for 15. Bailey looking for a big knock here to make it 2-0 or more. Swing and a miss. They are really working him outside with the breaking balls, and he cannot lay off. 0-1. Strasburg's still looking for offense for the most part this year. They're trying to just put some hits together. That's in the dirt past the catcher, and moving up to third is Kohler on a wild pitch. Warren spiked that one. It's 1-1. But typically in this ballpark, there are a lot of home runs by the home team, and that's usually what carries them, along with pretty good pitching. But so far, still have not hit one. flutter ball of a breaking ball in there, and it's 1-2. Pitch number 50 coming up for Warren. He's working from the stretch, even with a runner on third base and 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Bailey again cannot lay off the pitch in the dirt. And the inning is over. Strasburg strands a man on third. We go to the fourth. The Express lead the Royals 1-0.
Long.
We go to the fourth. Strasburg clinging to a 1-0 lead. It'll be Will Long, Matt Rivera, and Leighton Banjoff here for the Royals. First pitch to Will Long is in the dirt for a ball. Will Long walked his first time up and was stranded at second after he got there on a wild pitch. Strasburg 1, Winchester 0. Top of the fourth. Isaac Fix back out. 22 strikes and 18 balls so far. From the windup, the lefties 1-0. And outside 2-0. And 3-0. 3-0 the count to Will Long. He might walk for the second time in 2 tries. And he does. Pitch that was close the first inning is called a ball here.
27, Matt Rivera.
Leadoff walk in the fourth, never a good thing for the most part. Here's Matt Rivera, the DH. He struck out his first time up. He was in a 3-2 count. Rivera, the leading hitter on this team as far as home runs are concerned. Breaking ball hit into the Express dugout, went off somebody's hand and then off another player's head. It's 0-1. Looking for a double play. Swing and a miss. Good block by Hooks. It's 0-2. The lefty Fix way ahead, 0-2. Breaking ball. Did he go? Oh, he didn't go. Home plate umpire didn't want to ring him up. He wanted to appeal this time, and it's 1-2. Long at first after the walk. Rivera at bat. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He went up and in, or up and out with the fastball and struck Rivera out. And there are one out here in the fourth.
Third baseman
comes Leighton Banjoff, the third baseman. He struck out back in the first. And a fake of a throw over to first by Fix. And that's a strike, 0-1. Banjoff awaiting the 0-1. That's a ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Inside in the dirt, hooks again, and runner's going to take off. Throw to second. He is out by a mile. Ty Hooks with a strong throw down and easily getting the catcher Will Long. And score it 2-4, caught stealing for the second out. So now 2-1 with 2 outs for Banjoff, nobody on base. And overthrowing the pitch is Fix. It's 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. Breaking ball, called a strike. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Kick and the pitch. Ball 4, he lost him.
Left fielder, number 43, Chase Nixon.
Quite a few free bases being handed out by Strasburg so far tonight. We're only in the 4th, but they've been able to work around them up to this point. Fix 3 2/3, no hits, no runs, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Swing and a miss for Chase Nixon, the left fielder out of NC State. He popped out to third his first time up. He's been a defensive gem so far, saving at least 1 run from scoring. Could be 2-0 Strasburg if it weren't for his throw to the plate in the first. Lefty-lefty matchup with Fix and Nixon, the 0-1. Called strike, it's 0-2. Fix looking for strikeout number 5. This is the 15th batter he's faced tonight. And down low, 1-2. Banjoff at first after the walk. 2 walks in the inning, but fortunately for Strasburg, Will Long was thrown out trying to steal. 1-2. In the dirt, Hooks again having to put his body on the line. He has been blocking a ton, 2-2. He's going to need some ice after this one, I think. Thank God for his chest protector. 2-2, you don't want to get to a full count. Runner goes. The pitch is hit in the right center field. This could be trouble. Coming in the center fielder. And getting it into the infield, ball gets away a bit, but holding it first is Nixon. Runner was moving on the pitch.
Number 20, Chase Bryant.
So Banjoff to third, single for Nixon, and it's first and third, 2 outs for Chase Bryant, the first baseman, and we're going to have a meeting at the mound. Winchester with a great opportunity here. Walk, strikeout, caught stealing, walk, single here in the 4th for the Winchester Royals, and that was also the first hit of the night for the Royals. So the meeting comes to a close as Bryant will step up. He grounded out to third his first time up. Taking his time, stepping in. Banjoff's at third, Nixon's at first. A base hit ties it here in the fourth. The pitch from Fix. Another one in the dirt, 1-0. John Leonard of All Things Valley League released his power rankings up to this point, and it's an early point to release it because it's just been so many rainouts, but we'll give you that rundown here in a few moments. 1-0. And a called strike. Coming in at number 1 to this point, Covington. Newmarket is at number 2. Strasburg number 3. Woodstock at 4. At 5 is Harrisonburg. Stanton 6. Winchester at 7. Waynesboro at 8. Front Royals at 9th. Charlottesville's in 10th. And Percival's in 11th. The 1-1 check swing. It looked like a called strike. No appeal. No called strike. 2-1. So obviously early, most teams have only played like 5, 6, 7 games. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Changeup got him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But make sure you keep up to date with all things Valley League. You can go to valleyleaguebaseball.com, the new website. It'll have our stats for the league and much more. Information about the All-Star game. 2-2. Swing and a pop-up right side. Bailey, the first baseman, going to give it a look, but it's out of play towards the Little League field, and tonight they'll get to keep them. No freeze pops. 2-2. Called strike 3. Bryant knew it, and the half inning is over. Isaac Fix works around some more traffic on the bases. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Strasburg up 1-0.
Trip McKinley.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. Trip McKinley will lead it off. He singled back in the first, but then he was left out there after Kohler was thrown out at the plate trying to score on the same play. McKinley heating up at the plate. He hit the ball well last game after starting out, I think, 0 for 12 on the year. He's hacking. He's now 3 for 15. And he hits one off the end of the bat, back to the shortstop, fielding it through the glove and into center field. And that'll be a base hit for McKinley. Great effort by the pitcher, Warren. He flew off the mound almost like Spider-Man, just trying to stick to something. And Trimble, the shortstop, charged it, but McKinley with great speed. And here's Corey Robinson, the center fielder, grounded out to first, his only time up and his first time up as a member of the Express. The first pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1. So Trip McKinley now 4 for 16. Suddenly that average is climbing after the infield knock. The pitch. Swing, and that ball's crushed down the left field line. It is a fair ball. It stays in the yard. Rounding first on his way to second is Robinson, and the third base is McKinley. It's a double for Corey Robinson, and the Express have first and second and nobody out. That close to their first home run.
Complete the catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
So the Express are in business early in this fourth inning, and that brings up the catcher, Ty Hooks. Hooks flew out to center his only time up.
Ashley Thompson won that coffee cup and also the gift certificate inside. Congratulations.
Robinson got a breaking ball, and he was able to hit it down the left field line. Left fielder Nixon was playing way off the line, so that was an easy double. And Hooks takes a ball down low, 1-0. Strasburg now with, I think that's 6 hits. 6 hits already here. Nobody out in the fourth. Hooks has 2 RBIs on the year. And he takes one in the dirt, 2-0. Strasburg up 1-0, bottom 4, but a great chance here to possibly add on. Moore in the ready from the windup. And a ground ball back up the middle. Pitcher's going to snag it, throw to first in time, and that's a huge out, number 1. Runners cannot advance, and David Warren made a heck of a play, snagging that and then throwing it to first for out number 1.
DH number 35, Garrett McMillan.
So here's McMillan. He walked his first time up. There is a base open with Garris on deck. We'll see if they pitch to him. You can always set up the double play. You don't want to give up a long fly. The first pitch was a pitch you probably could have hit a long fly with, but it's taken 0-1. McMillan, the DH, he was caught stealing or picked off, whatever you want to call it, in the second, the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle through the legs of the pitcher into center field. Coming home to score 1 run and holding up at third after a great play by, I think that was the second baseman, laying out to stop the ball. That was Maldonado. Scoring from third is McKinley, and saving a run, having to hold up at third is Robinson, but McMillan picks up the RBI single, and Strasburg now leads it 2-0. Another ball right up the middle. This time it was hit too hard, and the pitcher Warren just couldn't stop it, but a great play to save another from scoring as we've got a meeting at the mound. And we'll take a quick break. Strasburg up 2-0 in the fourth. The meeting at the mound is over. We're still in the bottom of the fourth, and Strasburg continuing to threaten here in the inning. They've already tacked on 1, but they don't want to stop there with their 7 hits on the night. Reed Garris walked his first time up, but he didn't even get the first by the time the inning ended because of a throw it out at second base. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Robinson at third, McMillan at first. You hate to not get that other runner in from third after the ball was stopped by the second baseman Maldonado on a diving play on the edge of the infield. Swinging a chopper off the mound. Runners coming home. Throw to the plate. He is safe at the plate. Scoring from third is Robinson. Moving up to second on the fielder's choice is McMillan. Garris is on. Heck of a slide, getting in there. Great effort again by David Warren. It just wasn't in time. So an RBI will be given to Garris. And the inning continues. Strasburg up 3-0. So first and second and 1 out for Cox. That pitch was just a hard chop right back to the mound, and great hustle by Robinson, scoring after a close play at the plate. Cox takes one in the dirt, and holding up are the base runners. It's 1-0. 2 runs in the inning for the Express, still trying to keep it moving. Cox 1 for 2 tonight, a single and a line out to first. 3-0 bottom 4 from the stretch, 1-0. Outside 2-0, that ball gets away, but the runners are going to hold up. Two and 0. That's down low, and the count is now 3 balls on no strikes. On deck is Armando Albert, and we've got a stoppage here. I think we might have an injury here. Is it a fingernail or a blister? This is a common thing that happens to pitchers. If you get a blister, you're done pretty much, and you have to come out of the game. And I would assume that's probably what it is, but I don't want to speculate. Trainer's going to come out and talk to the pitcher. A hangnail or a broken nail or something like that will also alter a pitcher's ability to grip a baseball and throw it. So an injury, stoppage. And let's see if this is the end for David Warren. It's not going to be. He's going to stay in the game. So a 3-0 count to Jonah Cox, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's swinging away here 3-0. From the stretch, the pitch. And he takes a strike. 3-1. McMillan at second, Garris at first. 3-0 Express, bottom 4. Single, double, and a single. The hits here in the inning, 3-1. That's down low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with only 1 out here for Strasburg, and that's going to be it for David Warren. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change, so David Warren this time not going to get through 4. So we will take a quick break and come back after this. Winchester going to the bullpen here in the 4th. New pitcher for Winchester here in the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be Brian Young out of Rider University. He is a 6-foot lefty from Neptune, New Jersey, and he'll come in here in a pretty tough spot. Bases loaded and only one out. He will face a lefty in Armando Albert, but Winchester already down 3-0, and all the base runners are the starter David Warren's responsibility. So we can't close David Warren's line yet, other than he went 3 1/3, allowing 7 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So Young into the game here. Warren threw 66 pitches through that 3 1/3. Here's Armando Albert with a chance here for Strasburg to open this up some more, and he will step out. Albert, a sac fly and an RBI in the first, and he struck out swinging in the third, batting for the second consecutive inning. Out of the 2-hole, the lefty Brian Young's first pitch is down low, ball 1. This inning started with a single in the infield by Trip McKinley, then a double by Corey Robinson. Ground out pitcher to the first baseman, then a single and an RBI, a fielder's choice and an RBI, and a walk. 2 singles, a double, a walk, fielder's choice. That's in the dirt, 2-0 now. Strasburg, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors, while Winchester, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Hello to all of our viewers on Facebook and YouTube. Kyle Gutshaw with you live from Strasburg. The Express taking on the Winchester Royals. You can watch this game on your YouTube app or Facebook. You can cast it to your smart TV, laptop, iPad, phone, whatever it is. 2-0. That's down low, 3-0. And I want to make those aware that are on Facebook and possibly YouTube. Some spam pages have been coming into our live streams in the Valley League and commenting a link telling you to go to this to watch the game. Do not click that link. It's most likely some type of malware or virus, and I'll try to hide it as much as I can. 3-0, and Albert takes a strike, 3-1. It is sad the lengths that people go sometimes to try to scam people over or impersonate. 3-1 to Albert, bases loaded, 1 out. The lefty's pitch. That's a called strike. He's going from 3-0 to 3-2 with Albert. On deck's Henry Kohler, the left fielder. He's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Big spot here for Armando Albert, the shortstop. The lefty, Young, comes set. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and there are 2 outs in the fourth. Big out there for Brian Young and the Winchester Royals. He was behind 3-0 and came all the way back to strike him out. 2 strikeouts on the night for Armando Albert. So here's Kohler. Looking to come up big again, his 3rd at-bat of the night. Another lefty. Pitch outside, 1-0. Young again working from behind, but he proved last at-bat that it didn't matter to him. He came back to get Albert on strikes anyways. Kohler's swinging a good bat so far tonight. He's going the opposite way. A lot of room in the gaps, especially right center. 1-0. And a called strike, 1-1. Charlottesville leading Waynesboro 2-0 bottom 4. Covington leading Harrisonburg 2-1 bottom 4. Woodstock 2, Purcellville 0 bottom 5. Newmarket and Front Royal 1-1. They're only in the bottom of the second. They start at 7:30 in Newmarket. 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to short. Shortstop's going to have to field. Throw to first is in time, and the Royals get out of it. Strasburg unable to really add much more. They do score 2, but had the bases loaded with 1 out and can't get anything else across. We're through 4 innings. Strasburg 3, Winchester nothing, and we've got a pitching change from Strasburg. We'll tell you about the new arm after this. We go to the top of the 5th. Strasburg up 3-0 on Winchester. New pitcher for the Express. It's Kyle DeMai. DeMai is out of the University of Pittsburgh. He's a 6'2 righty from Wexford, Pennsylvania. And the first pitch to John Maldonado, the second baseman, is a called strike, 0-1. DeMai on the year, 2 innings, 1 strikeout, and no ERA. The tall righty deals. And the fastball misses inside. Pretty good velocity from DeMai. He works from the windup, feet very close to each other, and then he opens up and works. 1-1. Swing and a foul back, 1-2. Final line for Strasburg's Isaac Fix, the starter. 4 innings, a hit, no runs, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. For Winchester, David Warren, their starter, 3 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. 1-2 to Maldonado, the pitch. Called strike 3, rung him up on the inside part of the plate. Paint job there by DeMai, and there's 1 out in the 5th.
Center fielder, number 2, Colton Riles.
Brings up Colton Riles, the center fielder. He flew out to Trip McKinley, the right fielder, his last time up. And the first pitch to Riles, and that's hit down the first base line, but foul. Colton Riles hit a home run here on that opening night ball game, I believe. Yeah, he hit a 2-run shot in the 6th, but Royals still fell 13-2 in a mercy-ruled 7-inning game. 0-1 to Riles, and he shows bunt. Breaking ball misses, 1-1. Riles was hitting leadoff that night. Now he's hitting in the 9-hole. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 5th inning. The pitch from D-My to Riles, and that's hit down the first base line. Bailey fields, tags the bag, 3 unassisted, and there are 2 outs in the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Fenwick Trimble, the shortstop.
Shortstop, number 22, Fenwick Trimble.
Fenwick Trimble, a walk and a ground out to short. He's 0 for 2, or sorry, 0 for 1. Again, Strasburg hasn't played since Monday night where they knocked off Purcellville 10-9 in the bottom of the 10th inning. And the first pitch misses, 1-0. Fenwick bats from the right side. Swing, and that's fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. D-My shakes off a sign, looks in for his pitch. And here it comes. And 2-1. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Trimble awaiting the pitch from the righty. Here it comes. Swing and a high fly into right center, pretty well struck. On his horse, the center fielder Robinson. The speed on display. How about that? On his horse to his left. Guy looks like he's running a marathon out there, a sprint. And he gets there, saving a double in the right center gap. And there are 3 outs, and the Royals go down 1-2-3. Not many guys are going to make that catch. Definitely robbing Trimble of extra bases. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Strasburg leading Winchester 3-0. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Strasburg leading 3-0. It'll be Walt Bailey, the only man to have not hit last inning. He will step up here. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts swinging. He's just had trouble laying off the all-speed stuff, but now it's a lefty on the mound, so it's going to come in from a different arm slot. First pitch, fastball fouled behind the plate. It's 0-1. Strasburg, 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Winchester, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Brian Young still out on the mound after he got an out last inning. Actually, 2 outs. 0-1. And pitches down low, 1-1. One and one, the pitch. And called a ball down low, 2-1. 2-1. Swing and a high fly down the left field line towards the line, and that is going to drop but foul. Just got too far under it. Still, now it's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, and nobody out. And Bailey will come back to swing it again.
It was $115. Be announcing that shortly.
Two-two to Walt Bailey, trying to avoid the third strikeout. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out here in the fifth.
Now batting number 13, Trip McKinley.
There's Trip McKinley. He's 2 for 2. He's got a run scored back in the fourth, which was only in the last inning. McKinley going to Stetson. And that's popped up foul. McKinley last year started kind of slow, but he started more of a contact guy, and then later in the season he was able to really drive the baseball, and he hit some home runs and was a very solid player, one of the better players on this Strasburg team last year, and that's why I'm very happy to get him back here this year. And typically an infielder, but he's out there playing right field tonight. 0-1 to McKinley. And he hits one foul. Strasburg's still missing multiple guys that are going to have a big impact on this team. And it was announced a few days ago that Brayton Brown will be returning to the team this year. He was a huge part of last year's team, hit a bunch of home runs, very solid player in general. He is transferring to UAB, the University of Alabama, Birmingham, and he will be returning to the Express here in a few days, actually. So definitely a nice pickup to have him coming back, power-wise, contact-wise, and also a pretty good defender with solid speed. So they'll be looking forward to having him back. Should be over the weekend. Counts 1-2 to Trip McKinley. Bottom of the fifth. Strasburg leading 3-0. Breaking ball outside, 2-2. Two and two to McKinley. One out in the fifth. Swinging a pop-up, shallow center, coming in, Riles, and short to second baseman, Maldonado going to get out there and make the snag, and there are two outs in the fifth. 2 up, 2 down, and that brings up Corey Robinson, the center fielder. He doubled and scored last inning. Robinson in his first game of the year for the Express, and he takes a curveball in there, 0-1. He showed some serious speed out there last half inning, running a ball down and making the snag before it got into the gap. Again, he is from Florida, the 0-1. And that's fouled away, pitch off the plate, and it's 0-2. Temp down to about 70 degrees. Breeze, we can feel it up here in the press box, but not much on the field. .22 pitch of the outing for Young out of the pen. Here it comes. And a fastball, sounded good, looked decent, but it misses. 1-2. After tonight, Strasburg won't be home again till Tuesday night. That'll be against Front Royal. First time they'll be playing them all year, while they are playing Winchester for the third time alone just tonight. 1-2. Breaking ball crushed to left and deep. And for the first time in 2022, the Strasburg Express have hit a home run. Welcome to Strasburg, Corey Robinson. He got a breaking ball to crush, and he did just that, depositing it over the wall in left field, and Strasburg is up 4-0 here in the fifth. That ball was absolutely walloped. He is halfway to the cycle with his double and home run. So good to see the first home run of the Express season come. It took a few games, but we finally got it. Strasburg adding to their lead, and here's Ty Hooks, the catcher. He's 0 for 2. And he takes one down low in the dirt, 1-0. Robinson, so far a great addition. His speed, he's got 2 hits, a double, a home run, an RBI, a couple of runs scored. And a heck of a catch out there in right center field. 1-0 to Hooks. And that's going to be called a strike, 1-1. Again, Robinson is from the University of Florida. He's out of Port Orange, Florida, 5'10" righty. With the first home run in 2022. Here's the 1-1 from Brian Young. Swing and a foul into the net and trickling into the dugout, 1-2. Ty Hooks awaiting the 1-2. And Hooks is going to take one, and it's outside, 2-2. Winchester trying to send this to the 6th. Strasburg trying to continue to add on. Another good take by Ty Hooks. Counts full 3-2. Some score changes around the league. Woodstock now leading Purcellville 4-0 in the 7th, and Newmarket on top of Front Royal 3-2 in the 3rd. Fast-moving game in Woodstock. The pitch. Swinging a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. Trimble can't get there, and Ty Hooks picks up a 2-out single here in the 5th inning.
The DH, number 35, Garrett McMillan.
First hit of the night for Ty, and here comes Garrett McMillan, the DH. 1 for 1, walked in the 2nd, singled in a run in the 4th after a base was open, and they said, we're going to pitch to him anyways. McMillan from Alabama. McMillan, the lefty, facing the lefty, Young. Pitch, and way up and in, and sounded like it got a piece of the umpire. It misses, 1-0. One and 0 to McMillan.
Yes, you absolutely do.
Check swing, called strike, 1-1. Four nothing Strasburg, bottom 5. The 1-1. Swing and a fly out of play, left side. It's 1-2. Scores out of college baseball today. Virginia Tech lost to Oklahoma 5-4. East Carolina beat Texas 13-7. And Notre Dame leading number 1 Tennessee 8-3 in the 7th inning. 8:30 tonight on ESPN, Louisville and Texas A&M. But what a shocker there. The Fighting Irish putting it to Tennessee right now. 8-3 in the 7th out of the Super Regionals. 1-2 to McMillan. Slider misses outside, 2-2. Strasburg has a couple of guys coming from Tech. They've got at least one coming from East Carolina. That's Cam Clonch, a returner from last year. So Strasburg's still waiting on some guys in these games to join the team. 2-2 hooks at first. Swinging a pop-up off the hands in the infield. Third baseman makes the catch. That is Banjoff. And the half inning is over. Strasburg scores 1 run in the bottom of the 5th. And we go to the 6th. Strasburg up 4-0. And we go to the top of the 6th. Strasburg leading Winchester 4-0. Jordan Young will lead it off for the Royals. And the first pitch is a called strike from Kyle Demai. It is 0-1. Jordan Young, a strikeout and a ground out back to the pitcher tonight. He is 0 for 2. Swinging a chopper towards the Express dugout. It's 0-2. Make sure you're with us in the 7th. We will have history notes for you on this day in baseball history, June 10th. We were so busy with substitutions and nonsense against Percival that we didn't have time to get to them. 0-2 from Demai. Breaking ball misses. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Great pitch there by Demai, blowing the fastball by Young, and there's 1 out.
Robin Hollow won the $115, a board member of the Express. She is donating all of that back to the Express. She does an awful lot for us. The cash party, she is superb. Please give Robin a big round of applause. She's down at the train station.
Here comes Will Long. He's walked twice tonight.
And the catcher, number 25, Will Long.
Scores around the bigs. Phillies leading Arizona 6-0 in the 4th. Yankees and Cubs tied at 1 in the 5th. Nats lead Milwaukee 4-3 in the 4th. A's on top of the former Cleveland Indians 2-0 in the 5th. Toronto 6, Tigers nothing in the 4th. Atlanta leading the Buccos of Pittsburgh 3-0 in the 4th. The Orioles losing to the 19-win Royals 3-0. At least Adley Rutschman's in the big leagues. 0-1 to Long, and that's hit foul. Orioles have some bright stars. You've got Gunnar Henderson. You've got the lefty pitcher. I can't remember his name. There's so many. A lot of top picks for many years for the O's. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blows the fastball by him. Serious velocity from Demi. Back-to-back strikeouts swinging here in the sixth. And Will Long is retired for the first time tonight. Here comes Matt Rivera, the DH. He has struck out twice tonight. I'm going to look up that guy just because I can't remember it. He is a top prospect. I think it's Hall, D.L. Hall. He's going to be a very good arm. He throws hard. And the pitch. Slow slider in there for a strike. And don't forget about the former member of the Express, Zach Peak, was traded to the Orioles. And that is hit high into left field. Left fielder can't see it. He finally picks it up. Kohler gets there and makes the catch. And the half inning is over. Kyle Demi has been very good in relief. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Strasburg up 4-0. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning in Strasburg. The Express leading the Winchester Royals 4-0. Reed Garris, the third baseman, leads it off. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a fielder's choice. First pitch swinging and fouling it back. It's 0-1. He also picked up an RBI in the 4th. Brian Young still pitching for Winchester. He's gone an inning and 2/3. 0-1. Garris takes a ball, 1-1. Strasburg 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Winchester no runs, 1 hit, no errors. A pink sky here at the ballpark. It's hard for you to see it on live stream, but to the right of us, and it's starting to move over towards us more. Garris takes a strike, and it's 1-2. One-two to Garris from Clemson. Fastball up high, 2-2. Want to thank everyone for tuning in, as always, to our live stream. We've got a lot of folks watching from all over the country on YouTube and Facebook, along with our Presto Sports stream. Let us know where you're watching from and continue to tune in. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a curveball. And a strikeout to start the 6th.
We've got a great sunset going on beyond right field. The good Lord showing off tonight. Second baseman, number 30, Jonah.
Here comes Jonah Cox, the second baseman. A single, a line out, and a walk. Tell you, the sunset, something else tonight. It is moving through, and it's something else. The pitch to Cox, and it's a strike. I think it's a message in this troubling world that we live in today. It's a message from upstairs. 0-1 to Jonah Cox. Misses. And it's 1-1. There's a little look in right center. One ball, one strike, and 2-1. Winchester having to throw a lot of pitches here in this one. It's just some good counts here for Strasburg to try to drive the baseball and do what they can do to get on base. Got to give them credit for that. Good count here for Cox, 2-1. Curveball hit off. They get his left knee. He's going to try to walk it off, come back to the box. It's 2-2. Two and two. Brian Young's pitch. That is down low. Counts full, 3-2. Armando Albert's on deck. He is 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts and a sac fly with an RBI back in the first. From the stretch, the lefty Young ready. He takes a breath in the pitch, swing and a liner into left center. That's a base hit. Jonah Cox with his second knock of the night. One out single here in the sixth. And here comes Albert, the shortstop. And I know he wants to come up and get some revenge after being in a bases loaded, one out spot last time. He got ahead 3-0 and then struck out. So he wants an opportunity here to help his team out. That was Strasburg's 10th hit of the night. Runner goes, first pitch, it's up and in, and Will Long couldn't get the ball out of his glove. Stealing second easily is Jonah Cox. Second of the night for him. Will Long definitely frustrated that he couldn't get it out of his glove. Albert with a chance to knock one in here in the sixth inning, add some insurance. 1-0. Called strike, fastball outer part, 1-1.
First bank cup.
Anything in it?
There's a $25 receipt.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. One, two. And called strike 3, and that's out number 2. Check swing, but it didn't matter.
Left fielder number 5, Henry Kohler.
That is Albert's third strikeout, and each time he has been the second out in the inning. Here's Henry Kohler, the left fielder. 2 doubles and a ground out. Also has a great play in center. Facing the lefty, Young. Long hold. Breaking ball in there. Strike one. 0-1. We've got some folks watching from St. Mary's, Ohio. Hello. The 0-1. And another curveball in there. Got some folks watching from Bradenton, Florida, over on YouTube. Quickly 0-2 to Kohler. Breaking ball hit down the first base line. It's foul. We'll do it again, 0-2. Young, 2 1/3 out of the pen for Winchester. He's at 52 pitches. Came into this game 3 innings, 5 strikeouts with a 0.0 ERA. So far, he has only allowed 1 run. That was a home run by Robinson back in the 5th. 0-2. Swing and a fly into left center. And center fielder going to call the left fielder off that makes the catch. Nixon continues to be very good defensively, saving another run, and the half inning is over. Strasburg, no runs in the 6th. This game's still 4-0. We're through 6. We go to the 7th. Welcome back to Strasburg. We go to the 7th. The Express up 4-0. Zachary Malia coming in to pitch for Strasburg. His first appearance. He's out of the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. 6'4" righty. He's from Crozet, Virginia. The first pitch is a called strike to Leighton Banjoff. It's 0-1. Banjoff a strikeout and a walk tonight, the 0-1. That's in the dirt. Some changes defensively. Trip McKinley moving from right field to third base, and Zach Alston is going to slide in,
Yes, sir.
and he will be in right field. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up into shallow left center, and falling in as the shortstop,
Austin went in for Harris.
Albert, cannot make the catch.
Fielder number 43, Chase Nixon.
So Banjoff with a leadoff single on a blooper that Strasburg just couldn't get to. So here's Chase Nixon, a single and a pop out on the pitch. Swing, and that's fouled away, 0-1. It's history time here in the 7th on this day in baseball history, June 10th. Some of these date back all the way to the mid to late 1800s. Oh-1 to Nixon. That's up high, 1-1.
Moving to third base is number 13.
That was the second hit of the night for Winchester, coming here in the 7th inning. One and one. Fastball, good velocity, misses. They're going to appeal. He did not go, says the base umpire. 2-1. Two one, and low in the zone, but called a strike. 2-2. Today in 1930, the A's lefty Grove loses his first game of the season, 7-6 in 11 innings, to the White Sox. Back in the day, where guys would throw 150, 200 pitches or more and go deep into extras. Throw over and back in there safely is Leighton Banjoff. Two. Called strike three looking. Nixon down on strikes, and that is the first out. Very good pitch there from Malaya. And there's one out.
Chase Ryan.
Got some folks watching from South Carolina, some more from Florida over on YouTube. Hello, thanks for watching. We've got one from New Hampshire. Hello. There's Brian. He struck out looking his last time up. That one's way outside. Also today, on this day, 1933, it's about Lefty Grove again. He's not there for his hitting. He strikes out 5 times today in 1933, a major league first in the 20th century. He hit .086 that year, as that pitch is called a ball outside, 2-0. And that's hit up the middle. Losing the glove is the pitcher as he tried to make a play on it, and up the middle for a knock for Bryant. First and second, and only one out here for Winchester. Easily their best inning of the night with the hits.
Number 7, John Maldonado.
So 2 hits in the inning, and here comes the second baseman, Maldonado. A ground out and a strikeout looking. Tying run is possibly coming up here soon. The pitch coming to Maldonado. That's a ball. Here's a crazy one. Today in 1944, Joe Nuxhall, at 15 years, 10 months, and 11 days, becomes the youngest player in MLB history when he pitches 2/3 of an inning for the Reds in an 18-0 loss to the Cardinals. He gave up 5 walks and 2 hits before the manager pulled him out. Imagine playing in the big leagues at 15 years old. I mean, it's comical. 1-0. And that misses. That makes me think of the movie with the kid that played for, I think, the Cubs. He pitched, and his arm was amazing. And Little Big Leagues or something like. No, not the Bad News Bears. Little Big League, I think it was. 2-0. And 3-0. Strasburg in some trouble here. A walk here would bring up the tying run with only one out in the 7th inning. Counts 3-0. Elias pitch, and that's a strike. Today in 1961, the Braves tied the National League record with 14 home runs in 3 games as they outscored the Cubs at Wrigley Field 9-5. 3-1, and that's lined in the left. That's going to be a base knock. They're holding the runner at third, which is kind of surprising. It was not a great route by the left fielder. Kohler was able to get there, but it kind of tailed away, and that's another hit. 3 hits in the inning, easily more than they had combined coming into this inning all game. And the bases are loaded with 1 out for Colton Riles, the center fielder.
That will be the center fielder, number 2, Colton Riles.
Riles, a fly out and a ground out. He is the tying run. That is now 4 hits in the ball game for Winchester, 3 of them coming here in this inning. Walk, strikeout, single, strikeout, single. Big spot here in this one. Elias going to work from the windup as he keeps an eye on the runner at third. The pitch to Riles, that's a fastball missing, 1-0. Elias definitely got good velocity. He's just having trouble getting outs. One zero. Swing and a high fly right center field on his horse Robinson. He makes the one-handed grab. 1 run will score, but a huge second out here in the 7th inning as Robinson is able to run a long ways in the right center to make the catch. Scoring from third is Banjoff. The shutout is gone, but Strasburg still leads at 4-1.
Shortstop, number 22, Fenwick. Trimble.
Pretty well struck baseball there by the Royals, and tough luck for Riles as he just didn't have enough to get it down or out. Back to the top, it's Trimble. Winchester would love to add on and not just get 1 run here as the pitch to Trimble misses outside. He is 0 for 2 with a walk, a ground out, and a fly out. Strasburg up 4-1, top of the 7th. Royals with runners on first and third and 2 outs. Malia's pitch. That's outside, 2-0. Today in 92 in Milwaukee, Mark McGuire hits his 22nd bomb of the year. It's his 200th career, 5th quickest to reach 200. 2-0. That is a ball, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes to Trimble, the tying run, a throw over and back in there safely. Today in 97, Kevin Brown throws a no-hitter and misses a perfect game by hitting a batter in the 8th inning as the Marlins beat the Giants 9-0. 3-0. That's a strike. Trimble thought it was a ball. 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. Trimble aboard. Bases are loaded again. Still 2 outs here in the 7th.
Right fielder, number 23, Jordan Young.
That brings up Jordan Young, the right fielder. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. One swing, and Winchester's on top in this one after being quiet through 6 plus. Finally 3 hits in the inning. The pitch. And that misses. The big thing right now is he just can't get ahead, and when you're working from behind, you're going to get hit around. Guys are going to sit on the fastball and have success against you. From the windup, the 1-0. And that's a ground ball up the middle. That's trouble. 1 run's going to score. Second run being sent home. He's going to easily score. 2 RBI single, and it's 4-3. Strasburg's lead is getting much slimmer here in the 7th. Bryant scores from third, Maldonado from second, and the Royals are within 1. Trimble moves up to second. And that's going to be it for Malaya in his first appearance of the year. Doesn't go too well. He gets through 2/3 of an inning, surrendering 4 hits. Can't close the line yet, but he does have 1 walk and 1 strikeout. So the Express going to the bullpen. This has been a troublesome inning. We'll be back after this.
Batters the catcher, number 25, Will Long.
Pitching change in Strasburg. The Express were solid on the mound until this inning. They've allowed 3 so far. Tying runs at second, go-aheads at first with 2 outs in the 7th. New pitcher for the Express, it's Carson Myers. Myers is out of the University of Alabama. He's from Bowling Green, Kentucky, 6'3" lefty, and he will face Will Long here. Long takes a ball here in the inning. A single, strikeout, single, sac fly, walk, 2 RBI single. Will Long tonight, 2 walks and a strikeout. Carson Myers trying to get out of this jam for his squad and get the bats back up. Fastball in there, 1-1. Myers on the season, 1 inning, no ERA, no strikeouts. Winchester entered the inning with 1 hit. They now have 5. The lefty looks in for his signs, facing the righty. Will Long, the catcher. Skips to the plate, hooks, blocks it, 2-1. Out of Woodstock, the River Bandits defeat the Cannons 4-0, but what's more significant, in a ball game that lasted 1 hour and 58 minutes. Meanwhile, in Covington, that game is tied 7-7 in the 7th. Newmarket leading Front Royal 7-3 in the 4th inning. Charlottesville leading Waynesboro 2-1 in the 7th. Only in the 4th in Newmarket. Whew, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And this inning is becoming a big disaster for Strasburg, but they're still leading this game at the moment. Three and one to Will Long. Long came in batting .266, and he swings and misses. He swung at ball 4. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 7th. Winchester has clawed back, and they've got a chance here, but Strasburg trying to close the door for now. The pitch. Swing and a liner to second. Caught by the second baseman. Leaping into the air is the second baseman, Cox, saving a run, possibly 2. And put a star on that one to end the top of the 7th inning. The Royals with 3. Strasburg leads 4-3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. We come back after this out of the Valley Baseball League in the North Division.
Leading off Express in the bottom of the 7th.
We go to the bottom of the 7th.
Bailey.
Walt Bailey, the first baseman, will bat. He has gone down swinging 3 times tonight. New pitcher for the Winchester Royals. It's Marco Gutierrez out of Texas A&U Corpus Christi. He's from Manville, Texas, 5'11" righty. He got roughed up last time he pitched against Strasburg. And the first pitch is hit softly to second. Maldonado fields, throws to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Brings up Trip McKinley, the third baseman.
Trip
McKinley, 2 singles, a run scored in the 4th. Gutierrez coming in, 1 1/3 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, and a 33.83 ERA. He's a righty, and he works from the stretch. The pitch to McKinley. Breaking ball down low. Back to our history. Today in '98, Yankees' Tim Raines steals his 800th base of his career in a 6-2 win over the Expos, the 5th player in history to reach that milestone. 1-0. to the backstop, and the Bugs have arrived here tonight. They were unbelievably bad against Purcellville. I mean, it was horrible. And then it was past their bedtime when we were still playing, and they weren't happy. 2-0. Swing and a pop-up foul. Today in 99, San Diego defeats Oakland 2-1 as Trevor Hoffman records his 200th career save. Hoffman, who strikes out the side in order, and the ninth becomes the 25th pitcher in history to reach the mark. 2-1. Swing and a foul back. Two the count. McKinley awaiting the pitch from Gutierrez. That is line foul towards the Bugs. Sanctuary. It's still 2-2. Today in 04, the Cubs down the Cardinals 12-3, scoring 10 runs in the fourth. Chicago ties a team record with 11 hits in the frame, nine of them consecutively. 2-2. Breaking ball up and in, full count 3-2.
Woodstock has defeated Purcellville 4-0 in a game that took an hour and 58 minutes.
Three balls, two strikes. And McKinley goes after ball four, and that is a strikeout, swinging for the second out in the seventh.
Number one, Corey Robinson.
Here comes Corey Robinson, the center fielder, and his debut tonight. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. And he's hit. Robinson hit by a pitch. Umpire's going to walk the ball back out. Not sure. I guess it just got away from him. Here's Ty Hooks, the catcher. He's 1 for 3. Today in 13, the game between the Blue Jays and White Sox at U.S. Cellular Field is interrupted by fog in the third inning after Adam Dunn hit a home run off of R.A. Dickey. Umpire Jeff Nelson called for the rare interruption. Play resumed an hour and 10 minutes later as Adam Dunn hit another home run in the fourth. Runner goes first pitch. Hooks takes all the way for a strike, and stealing the base easily is Robinson. One way to make them pay when they hit you is to get around and score in a one-run ball game. So Hooks, a base hit, could score another run for Strasburg. Count is 0-1. Hooks singled back in the fifth. It was a hard grounder, and Gutierrez is going to step off the back of the rubber. Still 0-1. Notre Dame leading Tennessee 8-5, bottom of the eighth. Hooks checks his swing on a ball that gets away. Runner goes to third, throw to third, not in time. And getting there safely is Robinson. On a wild pitch. And time is called. Don't know if some dust or something got up into the eyes of Banjoff, the third baseman. Louisville leading Texas A&M 2-1, top of the second. One ball, one strike. That's outside, 2-1. Today in 19, the Diamondbacks and Phillies play home run derby at Citizens Bank Park in a 13-8 game. 8 home runs combined, the two teams. And what are the odds that today in 2022, the Phillies and Diamondbacks are once again playing in Philadelphia? 2-1. That is outside, 3-1. Today's last note. Today in 2020, because of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, the 2020 amateur draft is virtually held and limited to 5 rounds. Spencer Torkelson goes #1 to the Tigers, and he is playing in the big leagues this year. And we have a stoppage in play. One of the coaches is going to come out and talk to Gutierrez on a 3-1 count. And we'll take a quick break. After the meeting at the mound, 3-1 to Ty Hooks, a big insurance run at third. The pitch from Gutierrez, and that is ball 4. First and third, 2 outs for Garrett McMillan, who will step up with a great chance here.
Number 35, Garrett McMillan.
McMillan, a walk, a single, an RBI, and a pop out to third. He hits from the left side facing Gutierrez. Bugs are really filling in here in the press box and everywhere. It's again tough to see it on the stream, I believe, but they are there. Big chance here. McMillan hits one to third. It's going to be a backhanded play. Long throw to first, perfectly on the mark. And Winchester gets out of the inning in the 7th. Strasburg threatens, gets a man to third with 2 outs, can't get him in. And we are through 7. We go to the 8th. Strasburg clinging to a 1-run lead. We go to the 8th inning. Strasburg leading 4-3. Myers back out to pitch after he got, an out last inning. 4th arm of the night. He will face 4, 5, 6, Rivera, Banjoff, and Nixon. Rivera is 0 for 3 tonight, and he swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Final line for Winchester's Brian Young out of the pen. 2 2/3, 3 hits, a run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. And for Strasburg, Zachary Malaya, the pitch from Myers is a strike. Malaya, 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Strasburg so far 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Winchester 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. 0-2 to Rivera. The lefty Myers deals. Fastball way up high. Some staggering numbers here so far. Winchester has left 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 4th, and 2 in the 7th. Well, Strasburg, they have left many more. We'll get to that in a second. 1-2 outside. Strasburg so far through 7 have left 10 men on base, something you can't do. 3 in the 4th and 2 in the 7th. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Carson Myers with the strikeout of Matt Rivera, and there's 1 out in the 8th. Here comes Leighton Banjoff, the third baseman. He is 1 for 2. Struck out in the 1st, walked in the 4th, singled and scored in the 7th. Yeah, those folks in Woodstock fortunate to be done in 1 hour and 58 tonight. Nobody on for Banjoff, the right fielder, against Myers. And he swings and hits one well into right, but a broken bat under it, the right fielder. And that is out number 2. Zach Alston making the catch for another quick out here in the 8th. Here comes Chase Nixon, the left fielder. A pop out, a single, and a strikeout looking. Got somebody from Cleveland, Ohio. Hello. And the pitch is a strike from Carson Myers, 0-1. Hello to our 40 viewers on YouTube and our 50 viewers on Facebook and those listening on Presto Sports. Kyle Gutschall with you here in the 8th inning. Out of the North Division, Strasburg leading Winchester 4-3. 0-1. And off the bat, it's 0-2. Oh, I'm going to say it went off his elbow pad. Yeah, it did sound like it went off the bat. It's going to be a hit by pitch. And, okay, home plate umpire is going to talk to the base umpires. So let's see what happens here.
Now batting number 20, Chase Bryant.
So good for the umpires. Now a 3-man crew. But it's, I don't know, to me it sounded like the bat, but I guess it could have been his elbow protector. So I'm going to say they're going to keep it the way it is. Yep, that's going to be a hit by pitch, so the tying run's on the hit by pitch. Some fans are yelling, call New York and ask them. You could call up here. We've got video. So the tying runs at first, the go-ahead runs at the plate. 2 outs in the 8th inning. Chase Bryant singled and scored in the 7th, and he lines one hard to short. Scoop to second base. Good play there, Albert to Cox. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Score it 6-4. Strasburg with a chance in the bottom of the 8th to add some insurance. We come back after this. We go to the bottom of the eighth. Strasburg coming up to bat. New pitcher for the Winchester Royals. It's Colin Brodeur. He is from Calhoun Community College. He's out of Manchester, New Hampshire. 6'2" lefty.
Zach Austin.
He throws right. And he will come in here. He's the fourth hurler of the night. Marco Gutierrez done after an inning. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And he will face Zach Austin batting for the first time tonight in the 9-hole. Gutierrez did have a hit by pitch as well. So here's Austin. The first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Austin 0 for 9 on the summer for Brodeur. 1 2/3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, and no ERA. The righty out of Calhoun Community College, the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Strasburg led 1-0 after 1 and 3-0 after 4, 4-0 after 5, and then 3 in the 7th for Winchester. It's 4-3. 1-1 to Austin. Good fastball in there, 1-2, serious velocity. One, 2. That's down low. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And the pitch. That's down low. Count is full, 3-2. Full count. Base runner would be nice here. Outside, ball 4, and he comes in and walks Zach Austin to lead off the 8th. Not an ideal
Second baseman
situation there
Cox.
for Winchester. Believe it or not, here, I wouldn't be shocked if he tried to lay down a bunt. Obviously, it would be for a base hit, but if it gets him over, at least it gets him over. Cox, a single, couple of singles, a walk, and a line out. Some stolen bases, and a run scored. Austin at first, and a throw over, and back in there safely is Zach Austin. And that misses. Upcoming schedule for Strasburg. Will be at Purcellville Saturday, at Harrisonburg Sunday for a doubleheader. Monday at Purcellville again. Tuesday, that'll be a makeup game, and then Tuesday back here against Front Royal. So we won't be back here until next week. 1-0. He shows Bunny, gets it down. It's a pop up to first, and it's a double play. A 3 unassisted double play.
Shortstop, number 3, Armando Albert.
Tough luck for the Express, and there are now 2 outs. So 2 outs for Armando Albert, the shortstop, a sac fly, an RBI, and 3 strikeouts. And it's a strike, 0-1. To Albert. Check swing, called strike, 0-2. Winchester will have 8, 9, and 1. Maldonado, Rouse, and Trimble due up in the ninth. From the or from the stretch, I should say. The pitch, way outside, 1-2. Bottom of the ninth, Notre Dame 8, number 1, Tennessee 6. Bottom of the second, number 12, Louisville 3, number 5, Texas A&M 1.
What's that Tennessee score?
That is down low. 2-2.
8-6.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Armando Albert trying to avoid a 4th straight strikeout. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up up the middle and picked it up in the edge of the infield. Throw to first, not in time. Armando Albert beats out an infield single that nearly trickled into the outfield. Perfectly placed, and 2-out single in the 8th.
Tennessee 8-6 going to the bottom of the ninth.
And here's Henry Kohler, the left fielder. So Strasburg still fighting here in the 8th. Kohler doubled his first 2 times up, then a ground out and a fly out his last 2 times up. Bats from the left side. Would love to get some insurance. And that's a strike, 0-1. And they got the runner in a rundown. Albert is picked off. And that is out number 3 in the 8th. Kohler won't get a chance. And not a clean inning at all for Strasburg in the 8th. We go to the 9th. Strasburg 3 outs away. Winchester going to try to get something going. Stay with us. We go to the 9th right after this. We go to the 9th in Strasburg. Winchester trailing the Express 4-3. New pitcher for Strasburg is Jacob Rosenkrantz.
We have lots of green trash cans scattered around the ballpark. We don't
Rosenkrantz is from Valparaiso University. He's out of Lincolnshire, Illinois, 6'6" righty.
Trash cans we would most certainly appreciate it. Thank you.
He will relieve Carson Myers, who went an inning and a third, allowed 1 strikeout. So here we go.
Second baseman, number 7, John Maldonado.
We go to the ninth. John Maldonado, the second baseman, will lead it off. He's 1 for 3, a single, a strikeout, a ground out, and a run scored. 8, 9, and 1 in the Royals lineup. And we'll see what this ninth inning looks like. Strasburg took a 1-run lead into the ninth on Monday night, and it turned into a much longer game after that. The first pitch misses from Rosenkrantz. It is 1-0. Jacob Rosenkrantz, second appearance of the year. He's thrown 1 inning and has 1 strikeout. The lefty Maldonado awaits the pitch, and that's fouled back. Knock a couple of bugs into our windshield. 1-1. Turning into a sweatshirt night. Haven't quite gotten there yet, but 1-1 to Maldonado, the righty's pitch. Swinging a high chopper off the plate. McKinley has to wait on it. Quick throw to first in time. Heck of a play there. That ball popped way up into the air after it got hit off the plate, and McKinley was able to be patient while also having some urgency and throw him out for the first out.
Center fielder, number 2, Colton Riles.
And that brings up Colton Riles. He is 0 for 2. He has a sac fly and an RBI in the 7th. He sent that ball for a ride, but center fielder Robinson was able to snag it. Rosenkrantz set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball thrown right by him. Rosenkrantz 6'6". He's a tall guy, and he's got good velocity on his fastball. Riles 2 for 17 on the season. 4 RBIs, 1 home run. 4-3 in the ninth. The pitch. And missed up and in. 1-1. One to 1. Slider misses way outside from Rosenkrantz. 2-1. Two balls and a strike to the 9-hole hitter Riles. Up high, 3-1. Can't walk him here. Top of the lineup's next. It's Fenwick Trimble. He's already walked twice tonight, so he'll be patient if he needs to. 3-1 to Riles. Rosenkrantz set. Swing and a miss. High fastball, but it always looks good. 3-2. Forgot to mention, like I always do, Winchester gray pants, yellow uni, green sleeves, green numbering. Strasburg with their white pants striped down the side, and the purple, gray, black, white camo. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Colton Riles goes down swinging, and there are 2 outs in the ninth.
Fenwick Trimble.
And here's Fenwick Trimble. Walked twice, grounded out, and flown out. The pitch. Trimble, no chance on that one. That was a foot outside and skipped to the plate. 1-0. Strasburg, 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. And Winchester 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Rosenkrantz 5 strikes and 5 balls. 1-0. Breaking ball called inside. It's 2-0. On deck is Jordan Young. He's got a 2 RBI single. He's 1 for 4. Charlottesville beat Waynesboro 3-1. 2-0. Fastball in there. Crazy turn of events at Newmarket. Front Royal has come back. They're now up 8-7 in the top of the 6th inning. And according to this, Harrisonburg and Covington tied 7-7, bottom of the 9th. 2-1 count to Trimble, 2 outs in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and Strasburg looking for one more strike. here in the top of the 9th inning. At bat, number 22, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 9th. Pitcher set, Rosenkrantz ready, and the pitch. Breaking ball hit well into right, coming in the right fielder, making the catch, and the ball game is over. A fly out to right to end it. And the Strasburg Express have come away with a 4-3 victory, improving their season record to 4-1. Strasburg finishes the night with a line of 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors, while Winchester 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Strasburg a run in the first, 2 runs in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. That gave them their 4 runs. Winchester 3 in the 7th, but Strasburg able to hold on to improve their mark to 4-1. And they're 3-0 against the Royals this year. Winchester falls to 3-4 on the season. Tonight's winning pitcher would be Kyle Demai. He went 2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. And the loser, David Warren, 3 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. The save tonight for the Express, Jacob Rosenkrantz, as he goes an inning and picks up a strikeout. Big hitters tonight for the Express. Corey Robinson in his debut, a double in the 4th and a solo shot in the 5th. Strasburg's first and only home run of the year through now 5 games. Solid ball game all the way around, and more importantly, no errors all night long for either squad. Strasburg wins it tonight by a final score of 4-3. As we started at 6:59 and closed up shop at 9:43. Tomorrow night, the Express go to Purcellville. Robert Kelly is on the mound for the Express, and Winchester will be at home against the Newmarket Rebels. We appreciate you joining us tonight from Strasburg, Virginia, as the Express come away with a 4-3 victory, their 4th win in 5 tries. Thank you for joining us from Strasburg, Virginia. Have a great Friday night. And we'll talk to you again on Tuesday night as the Express will take on the Front Royal Cardinals. Strasburg wins it 4-3, and this is Kyle Gutshaw signing off for the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.